Have you ever heard that saying that you're not actually the identity of who you really are? That you're just playing a role on a theater or on a stage? That behind the mask, inside the costume, you are truly a divine essence of being, of power, of light. That essence behind the mask, behind the story, is that observer, that divine observer who watches the play from within. It does not align with your current identity of lack or separation or judgment or anger. It simply observes the role and nudges you in a direction that brings you closer to it. The problem that most people face is that you don't recognize the being within, that you think this identity and the stories that go along with it is all that there is. But when you take a moment to tune in and detach from the story, from the play, and move further in through meditation or consciousness work or subconscious work, quantum healing, those are all things that help you move further into yourself. The inner being that watches the story, not the identity. You and your inner being behind the mask are so powerful that you came up with this identity, you came up with this story. And as easily as you came up with this one, you can rewrite another one. A new identity where everything is working in your favor, where you have the man, you have the money, you have the business, you have the independence, you have the freedom that you desire. And wouldn't it be more fun to put all of your energy and your attention and your focus towards an identity and an experience that you actually desire versus one in which that you do not? Yes, you have the power to change that, to rewrite it and work it in your favor. It happens when you detach from the ego and you move into that inner being behind the mask. And then you decide, you get to choose what your story is from this point on. Now, will some of you need healing work in order to move forward? Yeah, probably. Will you need mindset work? Definitely. Do you need alignment work? Of course, but isn't this the process? Isn't it the process of change, to be able to change your identity, change your experience, and rewrite it into something that you do want versus something that you don't? The only obstacle in your way of doing that right now is your belief as to whether or not you can. And that's where most people kind of get caught up. Am I really that powerful? Can I really do this? How do I do that? Where do I begin? How do I start? Well, that's my entire practice. For the last 25 years, I've been helping people move from behind the mask and tap into that inner energy and start rewriting your story to create experiences that you really want to experience and not run into the ones that you don't. This year, we're working with women who want to recode their entire money experience and their identity and relationship with money. If this conversation resonated with you on any level, then come check us out. We'll see you there.